Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Yancy here, and I am coming to you with a comparison video, and that is going to be on my tote bags. So for those of you who follow, and you probably are familiar with what you've seen, I'm a tote girl. So I do have a few tote bags. However, I limit it to 3 tote bags because for the most part, they all do the same thing. And I do swear by my organizer. So if you haven't seen my other videos, I'm going to try to link that one below. That way you can go and take a look at it. But most of my bags are all tote bags and I do love them. I think it's just one compartment of everything you need. So that's mostly what I have. I do have a few crossbodies, but my tote bags I'm going to be comparing today are going to be my Neverfull Louis Vuitton in the Damier Azur print. I have a YSL Shopping Tote, and of course my Tory Burch Gemini link. This is currently the bag that I'm using, so that's why this feels a little heavy. And I have an organizer in here, so I'm going to do this one last because I do have an organizer in here, but for the most part I always put the organizer from here in any one of my bags. So I'm going to start with the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. That's going to be again in the Damier Azur print in MM. So to get started, I mean, what can I not say about this bag? I mean, for the most part, it is a very popular bag. So it's a great bag. It comes with a little pochette. Okay, so right now to keep the shape of the bag, I do have an organizer in here, and I normally would just pop this out and put this in my Chanel Duvel. So for right now, this is what I have. I mean, I wore this bag out. I mean, it's clear, beige, clear. It's beige inside, so very light, will get dirty very easily. So I would definitely say if this is not the color or print, you know, that you can keep clean, I would definitely go with the monogram, or I would go with the bean, because that one's a little bit not so much hard to get dirty, but you won't see, you know, too much wear and tear or stains on it as much as you would with this one. But I do love this color. So again, to get started, we're gonna go with the measurements, and of course, you guys, you know, I have the trusty notes. So let's start off. Okay, so with the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM, across, you're going to actually have it to where it is 12.6 inches across. You have 11.4 inches in height, and in depth, you have 6.7 inches in depth. So again, it is just one big open compartment. You see the organizer right there, and there's a mini pochette. You also have the D-ring, which it kind of like hangs off of, which is going to be right there. You do have a zipper compartment in here. I never put anything in there because once I have my organizer, I'm good to go, you guys. I don't really use it or open it. It's up to you if you want to each its own. But again, if you didn't have the organizer in there, it is literally just one big compartment right there. So it is very convenient. I do love this bag. I mean, there's not really a closure for it. You can kind of like cinch it on the side to make it a little bit smaller, and that's exactly how it would look if you cinched it a little bit. And of course, you do have the clip closure if you want it to, you know, have it somewhat secure, because otherwise it's not, there's no zipper, there's no snap closure. It really just is this, and there you have it, just like that. So for the most part, you can either put it on your forearm like this, you can put it on your shoulder, or you can just kind of like carry it as a top handle. For the most part, it's always over my shoulder. I think the only downfall with this particular bag and most of my totes is that you will notice that you will just start to just keep putting stuff in there, and it becomes heavy. I was a little bit wary with the straps because I do like thicker straps on my bags. However, this particular bag holds a lot, and they do let you know that depending on the size of the bag, it would hold, or it will hold actually, I believe up to about 200 pounds. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody let me know, but Neverfull is a pretty strong bag. So there you have it. Again, the beige lining inside for this one. I love the bag. I used it constantly. It came in handy with a lot of things, and again, as you can see, this particular organizer is really big, so it doesn't necessarily fit. So I would always put the gray one that I have in the Tory into this one, but for the most part, I would always just put everything in here and I'd be good to go. But that is my Neverfull Damier Azur print MM. Okay, so my next bag is my Saint Laurent, my YSL Shopping Tote. And I know a lot of people feel like, you know, YSL is very expensive, but for the most part, you can definitely still get a really nice bag. I mean, their dust bag is completely durable. I mean, the lining in here, this is how everyone should have their dust bags come. It's very durable, it's very thick. I mean, I like the material on this one. I love it. And this I actually got from Neiman Marcus. Yes, so I didn't actually go on the website. I went to Neiman Marcus because they do have a small little boutique with items there, and that's where I got it from. But yeah, I got my bag from there, and you know, that's another way, like I said, to definitely save money. You don't necessarily have to go to the main boutique. You can always go to your local Neiman Marcus, your local Nordstrom's, see what kind of specials they have, because for the most part, I mean, unless it's like Chanel or something like that, they do have specials when it comes to some of the designers, because they're going to have like a special for Nordstrom's or Neiman Marcus or something like that. But always ask questions. But again, this is the YSL Shopping Tote. It's a very discreet bag. Same thing, just an open compartment. So you have the blue lining in there, so I don't know if you can really see it. But same as the Neverfull, it does come with a pouch. It is a little bit smaller than Neverfull, but for the most part, I mean, you can easily just put receipts in there. I mean, I still have my little card for the bag in here, but this bag is a great bag, especially for a starter bag if you're trying to go designer, you know, whatever fashion house you want to go with, but it's a really great bag. Okay, so with this YSL shopper tote, again, as I showed you, it does come with a pouch which is removable, so you can take this out, just an open compartment. So with this one, I definitely put, like all my totes, a organizer in here, because it works for me, and I never leave home without an organizer in a tote bag. So, you know, because normally tote bags are just big open compartments, the organizer has different sections that you can put everything in something. Okay, so with the dimensions of this shopper tote, it's going to be 14 inches across. You're going to have 11 inches in height, and you're going to have 5 inches in depth with the dimensions of this particular bag. You do have the flat leather shoulder straps, and this one is a little bit thicker than the Neverfull, so it does help when it's sitting on your shoulder. But I never have a problem with the Neverfull. I definitely don't have a problem with this one, but this is a great bag. And again, you could definitely be a little bit discreet with this bag, because you do have the little small writing, which is a Saint Laurent right there. And then of course you do have that you can easily hide away if you wanted to, the Saint Laurent or the YSL emblem right over there. So, and if you wanted to, you can always just hide it away. And that's what makes it completely adorable and completely discreet. So that way, if you are the type where you really don't want a lot of people knowing what you're carrying, you know, when you have it on your shoulder, it kind of just like, you know, hides it when your arm is down like that. So a lot of people for the most part won't really know what you're carrying, but this bag is a great bag. I've definitely used it a few times. I do love this bag. It does hold a lot. I mean, it's a light bag. You have the raw cowhide here. I don't know if you guys can see it. The but you do have that raw material that's in there, that leather, and then of course you have the calfskin leather, which is completely smooth. So it's a great bag. Again, I love this bag. I love how discreet it is. I love the color, and it does come in several other colors. So that's definitely something to look into, but this right here is definitely a fall, winter, spring color, and you can use it all year round. So there you have it with the shopper tote. Okay, so last but not least, you have the Tory Burch Gemini link tote. And again, I did a bag review on this one, and I also did a shopping pretty much on a budget, on trend. So go ahead and just kind of like look for those videos. Really informative. Let me know, comment. But this particular bag itself, you do have it to wear. Again, I'm just gonna slide this out. My organizer, Amazon, $13. But my shopping tote, just to kind of give you a comparison, this shopping tote, same thing like the other ones, just a big open compartment. I do definitely love this open pocket that's right here that has the Tory Burch written across. I love this red color. You do have this striped color block ribbon going down the middle, and you have it to wear with the dimensions of this particular bag. It is actually going to be 15.54 inches across. In height, you're going to have 11 inches in height, and in depth, you're going to have 5.78 inches in depth with this particular bag. This bag does not come with an attached, detachable or anything mini pochette. It's really just this inside pocket right here that you can use. Again, I always use an organizer because it just helps and it keeps me organized, and I love it. So you have that abstract double T logo with this right here, which of course is removable. As you can see, you do have gold hardware right here with the logo. It is a snap closure for this particular bag right here. So I mean, if you wanted a bag that is a little bit more secured than the other ones, this one would be the one to go with, only because you do have the snap closure with it. So you do have that sense of security with this particular bag itself. You have the Gemini link design all across the bag. So it is a really cute bag. You have the Liberty red in the particular color, and it is a coated canvas. So, and of course on the inside, it's more so like this little PVC type material here. So it is definitely very wipeable. Same thing for the bottom of the bag itself. But again, organizers are your friend. It helps maintain the beautifulness of your bag. So definitely go with organizers. So for the most part, all the bags are all pretty much the same in dimensions. Okay, so for the most part, you do have it to where all the bags are pretty much the same when it comes to dimensions, as you can see. The Neverfull, I would say probably when it's cinched, it is the smallest. When it's open, that's going to be comparison to the YSL Shopper Tote. The Tory Burch, I would say, is a little bit bigger in size when it comes to the dimensions, but for the most part, they all do the same thing. With the Tory Burch, this one runs you about $258. With the YSL Shopper Tote, this particular one is going to be right around $9.95. And of course, with the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, prices are always subject to change when it comes to Louis Vuitton, but this particular one was $13.20. You can still, of course, get these online. I don't know exactly which particular style that you can get. Not sure if they have the Damier Azur, but with the Eben, they do have that. And same thing if you have the MM. Of course, the PM, I have the PM in the Damier Eben, but I believe that one is now out of stock. I think they're not selling those anymore, but those are really beautiful bags. And every single bag, when it comes to the MM, the PM, or the GM, they all serve a different purpose, but I went with the MM. And of course the PM, it's just really just kind of like, I don't want to do a crossbody, and I definitely don't want to do a full tote bag, so that's really more so to hold because it doesn't go over my shoulder. But the PM is a beautiful bag itself as well. Okay, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. let me know what you think. So, Tory Burch, YSL, and the Louis Vuitton. So let me know which one you have. If you have any of them, let me know which one are you considering. If you're thinking about more price wise, definitely go with the Tory Burch. Again, they all serve pretty much the same purpose, especially if you put an organizer in the bag. If you were thinking more, you know, I want to go with a fashion house, of course everybody has the Louis Vuitton If you didn't want to kind of like, you know, get that bag as far as like your first bag, then I would definitely say it is a discreet bag. It's a beautiful bag. Go with the YSL Shopper Tote, $9.95. So it's still less than Louis Vuitton, but still a little bit more than the Gemini link. All right, so that is it. There you have it. You guys have any questions, leave me a comment, subscribe. All right, because you know you want to. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.